everyone! In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how to develop self-discipline. So let's call it a state of nirvana where you are self-motivated and organized and just systematic in your getting things done habits, if that makes any sense. A lot of you seem to be requesting this video, so let's dive right into it and hopefully I can help you out or at least inspire you to try my tricks. And with that being said, the first tip I have for you when you want to develop self-discipline is to make lists. I know a lot of you are kind of like, meh, it's a lot of work, but I highly suggest you at least give it a shot. Making lists is something that develops and you perfect over time. I find that the feeling of ticking off something you accomplished or just simply scratching it off your list is the most gratifying and I got this done feeling in the world, and just that feeling can actually boost you and motivate you to continue on that path of making lists and being organized and having your facts straight, basically. So definitely start by making lists. The second thing you can do to move towards this state of self-discipline is to have a planner, have an agenda, stick to a schedule. I made an entire video about this, and if you want to know more into detail and how you can achieve that, I'm gonna link it down below for those of you that are curious. But basically I highly recommend having an agenda or having just a simple ruled notepad and use it as a planner. But basically give yourself weekly goals and just have a bigger picture in your head, because when you don't have an end goal, when you don't have a what I want to achieve end deadline, you're gonna fluctuate, you're not gonna have much direction, and self-discipline is all about knowing what you want and going to get it systematically every single day on a strict routine type of thing. So have an end goal, have a vision, and know what your month, your year looks like ahead of time. The next tip is basically called little victories. So being self-disciplined requires a lot of steps, and these may be small steps, these may be giant steps, but I personally like to call them little victories, because it's little achievements that get you towards that goal that motivate you to keep going, keep taking those steps forward. And I'm doing a lot in this video. It's because I watched Chopped this morning, that's why. Forgive me. But basically what I'm trying to say here is definitely the list and the little victories make sense. You can write stuff down I know this is pretty basic, but brush my teeth. Just start off by writing things that you know you automatically are gonna do, because it's gonna motivate you. It's gonna feel okay, I'm disciplined, I do this every day, and I wrote it down and I just check it off. So start by, when you make a list, make small victories that you know you're gonna achieve. That's gonna motivate you to pursue the harder little steps that you have to do. My fourth tip is called being comfortable, being uncomfortable. A part of us always wants to stay a little more minutes in bed, not get up or do any work, especially when it comes to school or homework or assignments or studying for an exam. You tend to get into the mode of but if I get up, it's cold out, I have to put on clothes or get out of my PJ. And it's just, we tend to like comfort, especially Tauruses. I know what I'm talking about, okay? But the whole thing about self-motivation, self-actualization in general, and self-discipline is about being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zone, even if your comfort zone is just the couch. And to get off the couch is less comfortable than being on the couch with a bag of Cheetos from Halloween, and you get what I'm saying. But basically, push yourself. Admit it to yourself. Notice that you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, because when you realize it, you're you know what, the only reason I'm not doing this is because it makes me uncomfortable. But that's how you grow, and that's what I find that very self-motivated and self-disciplined people do that, let's say, like more lazy people or just people with like less ambition lack. This like bravery or strength to just get out of what makes them feel comfy, like out of their cocoon, and just go out there and put themselves and experience new things and just going in the dark, basically. So definitely notice that you're moving from a state of comfort to a state of discomfort. Catch yourself, because when you realize that that's the only thing holding you back, you're like, this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna get up and just be uncomfortable and be comfortable about it. Now, the last point I would like to make is called the habit principle. So when it comes to self-discipline and being organized and keeping on track with what you need to do, I strongly believe that it's just taking those little victories and those little steps and turning them into habits. It takes a lot of doing the same repetitive thing every single day to force it and turn it into a habit. Try to develop positive habits that help you achieve your goals. And it can be something really simple, like let's say you don't want to drink coffee in the morning, you want to drink tea. Make it a habit. Like, it has to be on automatic in your brain. Get up, reach for the tea bag. This is a hobbit. A hobbit. Wow! Oh my god. I need to watch Lord of the Rings. It's not a hobbit, it's a habit. So basically, you see how routine it is? Take it, put it in. Take it, put it in. That's what she said. Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. But you get the picture, right? You get it. So when it comes to studying, let's switch the example a little bit. Let's say that you have to have a habit that every time you wake up, the first thing you do is open an agenda. The first 3-4 days you might forget to open the agenda, or you just might not want to do it, but you need to force yourself. Every day, first thing I do, open the agenda. Open the agenda. Open the agenda. I promise you that by the end of the month, you won't even have to think, I have to open the agenda when I wake up. It's gonna turn into a habit, a positive habit. So basically, if you want to be self-disciplined and if you want to achieve your goals, take out a piece of paper and write down the actions and the behavior that will help you achieve that goal, and then practice them. Do them every single day, and that way you will convert those things that you have to do, those activities, into habit. And then you won't even feel like you're doing work. You're just, it's part of my day, like brushing my teeth. You don't have to think about it, right? It's a habit. You wake up, you brush your teeth. You wake up, you study. That's how it has to be done, basically. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you like what you see. I have like a huge awesome announcement for you for the month of December, so keep watching, and I'm gonna announce it very soon. It's something really cool and I think you're gonna like it. So that's it, that's all I'm saying. Good luck with your finals, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye guys!